Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are going to discuss grant opportunities and funding opportunities, as well as resources for veterans. So please share this video if you are a service member or retired service member and thinking about starting a business, or if you know someone that served and are starting a business, share this video with them. This video was inspired by a comment left by Jordan Banks asking if I knew of any funding opportunities or grants available for veterans. And quite frankly, there is lots of opportunities for you. So let's start by saying thank you for your service. And if you are one of those people that loves these types of videos, business funding, business motivation, building your business credit, building your personal credit, subscribe to this channel. Okay, so let's get started. Our first funding opportunity is by Warrior Rising. Okay, Warrior Rising is a seed funding where you could go to and apply and they will fund your business. It's a venture capitalist, basically. So have an idea, or if you're already in operation, they are funding or providing economic impact to your business. Their process is pretty simple. Of course, you had to serve in the military, and there's an application that you will have to fill out to become, they call it a vetrepreneur. So they just ask for your personal information. When did you serve, the branch of your military, some type of demographic, and how you were came about the knowledge. And then you're submitted to see if you'll be a good match. So they not only they offer funding, but they offer mentoring. Okay. So what they do is they just track you, and also they provide you with grants, loans, and venture capitalists that are interested in your type of business. Okay. So it's a process. They do have mentorships. They do provide services if you want to apply for loans. So it is a whole community. So Warrior Rising, I will leave a link in the description section. Forgive me, you guys, if I'm talking kind of slow. I just don't want to edit my video a lot, because when I talk faster, I say a lot. So I'm trying to not to say Okay, so our next funding opportunity is called Street Shares. This is a veteran-owned and operated lender, okay? Street Shares is an online lender that offers small business loans of up to $100,000. They offer secure business loans and unsecured business loans, lines of credit, and contract financing. Veteran owned and operated. I just noticed that I put the pros and cons. They are veteran friendly. They are affordable. Is saying that they never charge an APR rate of 39% or greater on their short-term lending. If you are not familiar with the different types of loans, I do have a video out there. I will link it in the description section of the different types of loans. But when you have financing lending against your receipts, those short-term loans tend to be a higher APR. So that's why the 39%. So don't get kind of scared off the 39%. But if you are in that, if they're lending off your receipts, you will pay a higher interest. Okay. They do provide access to short-term lending for new businesses. Okay. But StreetShares will work with business owners who have been operating for as few as 6 months. Okay. So you could be just starting off a business. A lot of times long-term lenders won't loan to short-term business owners unless you get an SBA loan. But SBA, there is a threshold. I think you need a 690 for that. The term loan product is a fully amortizing loan, and the term loan doesn't come with a prepayment penalty. So that's a good thing. The cons of it is you need a 600 credit score. If you in a rush, it might be a slow process. Besides the short-term lending, you can get funded within 24 hours. Qualifying for large amounts can be challenging with StreetShares because they typically qualify buyers for no more than 20% of their business annual revenue. If you need to build your business credit, they don't report. So if you're trying to build your business credit, that's the only con about that, because they do not report to your personal credit bureau. I don't know. It's a business loan, so they don't report. I'm assuming that they would have put if they reported on the business. So the bottom, they have, I told you the different short-term amounts. You could get up to $25,000 on a term loan product. That's up to 12 months of payments. A line of credit, which is a flexible option. You could get up to $100,000. And like I said, you need a 600 credit score. Now, this information was provided by Fundera, by NerdWallet. Fundera, I will link this article in the description section. There's certain industries that they restrict. So they don't, which is kind of weird. Law firms, tax preparations, adult entertainment, that's not weird. Money services like check, cash in place, MLM services, cannabis, cell phone services, and bail bonding. I guess those are risky businesses. I'm not for sure. So yeah, that's StreetShares. Our next loan. Now this is a loan. And if you're a veteran, you probably already heard about this because this is an economic injury disaster loan. But it's been around for a long time, okay? The purpose of the military reservist economic injury disaster loan is to provide funds to eligible small business to meet its ordinary and necessary operating expenses that it could not have met but is unable to meet because the essential employee was called up to active duty in their role as a military reservist. These loans are intended only to provide the amount of working capital needed by the small businesses to pay its necessary obligation as they mature until operations return to normal after the essential employee is released from active military duty. The purpose of these loans is not to cover lost income or lost profit. EIDL funds cannot be used to take place of regular commercial debt, to refinance long-term debt, or to expand businesses. Okay. So basically, you or your employees, essential employees, were called back to active duty and it put a damper on your business. Okay. There is a requirement for collateral if the loan is greater than $50,000. They'll put a lien against your real estate. And if you don't have real estate or collateral, you won't get denied. They're just telling you that's what they'll normally do. Interest rate on this is 4%. The loan limit is $2 million. And also, they're saying the filing period for you to apply for this economic injury on the day of the essential employee receive a notice of expect call up and ends one after the essential employee is discharged or released from active duty. Okay. So there's a filing period. So more information on this will be in the description section. Our next opportunity is for people that want to start businesses, veterans that are particularly interested in the franchise. Okay, this is called VetFran. VetFran has over 600 franchise companies that partner with them. What they do is they help veterans get into or purchase a franchise by either waiving their franchise fee or discounting the cost to open a franchise. I don't know if you guys know, one of my first businesses that I started was a franchise, and the franchise fee was high. We ended up buying 2 territories, but I mean, that cost to open up a franchise is really, it was high for that particular franchise. So this is a good service. I always tell people, if you don't know anything about business, franchising might be a good place for you to start if you have that dream, or that you can't get rid of that feeling, oh, I want to start a business, but I don't know how. This might be a great opportunity, or franchising is a great opportunity for you. Let me know if you guys want to hear more videos about franchising. Okay. Franchising is different. But if you get linked up to a good franchise, it literally could help you grow your business and give you enough confidence to start more businesses. Okay, because that's what I did. I mean, actually, I had a business before I got into a franchise, but I eventually left my franchise and then I started my own business. Okay. So VetFran is an opportunity for veterans to get in the franchise business, to start a business if you don't want to operate a business solely on your own by yourself. Okay. And to just to note, to be a part of Veteran Fran or VetFran, they have to go through this process of auditing the franchise. So they just don't let anybody in these franchise, their systems. So they set you up for to succeed. Okay. So it's like I said, it's a really great resource if you really want to start a business, but you don't know what to get into. Okay. Our next opportunity is called Hivers Striders. Hivers Striders is exclusively for veterans, just like all the other stuff that I mentioned, exclusively for veterans, besides the one you don't have to be owned by the Economic Injury Disaster Loan Members Reserve. You don't have to be an owner. You just have to have employees to work in the military. Anywho, Hivers Striders helps veterans and set them up for success by an angel investment group. Okay. They tend to lend or invest in companies that produce high returns of 20%. So you don't necessarily have to be owner and operator of a current business. You can have a startup, but the minimum investment that you can obtain from them is $250,000, upwards to $1 million for Hivers Striders. Okay. And on their website, they have several businesses where they invested. Okay. So if you want more information about this, all you need to do is click on the link in the description section, because I will leave it there for you. Okay. So Hivers and Striders. Okay. And the last opportunity, this is a resource tool, and it's called Bunkers Lab. Bunkers Lab is a community. All it is different programs and different communities to support veterans. You could launch your business, grow your business, and scale your business. In this particular community, they have different class of community. When I say that, then like, oh, we're in the retail business, we're in the restaurant industry. So they have these networking groups to support other veterans that's in their genre of business. Okay. They also have different programs that allow you to help find different funding opportunities. Okay. If you want to donate, you could donate to these Bunkers Lab and the other opportunities that I mentioned before. Okay. So Bunkers Lab is entrepreneurs and small business owners that really connect veterans to resources that help grow their business. Okay. And it's all about community. I know when I started my business, I didn't know any other business owner personally. So I joined a business networking group, BNI. I'm not in there any longer, but when you first start a business, it is lonely and people don't know what the hell you're talking about. Most of the time, your friends and family don't know what you're talking about. They don't know the woes of being a business owner. So it's always good to network. And if you're not a veteran, there's plenty of networking groups out there for you as a business owner. So type in Google networking group in my area, and I'm pretty sure you could find one. Okay, people, that was the end of my video. Like I said, thank you for your service, veterans. We really appreciate you. Without you, we will have no freedom. So we really appreciate you and the service that you bring to the U.S. Okay, so leave your questions in the description. Likelihood of me finding something in your area is high probability, some type of funding, some type of grant. So if you haven't tuned into one of my videos and I haven't mentioned the area for you, just drop it in the description section and maybe I could put that in my next video. Okay, so I am sending all my good to you. I will talk to you soon.